Hi everyone, welcome to the LaFonda Jackson Show. My name is Lisa and this is my co-host Teddy, and LaFonda is my Peterbilt 589 truck that we are in right now. We are arriving at our pickup at Sunset Produce in Prosser, Washington. We are getting a load of onions. Supposed to be 48 pallets, but I don't think I'm going to fit it all on because I have the weight of the furniture moving blankets. So I'm going to pull over here and park and walk in and give them my pickup number, and they will tell me what to do next. I will probably have to park and wait for the loader to come out and tell me when to back in. So right now I just got loaded and I'm pretty sure I'm overweight. So I'm going to pull onto the scale and see what my weight is. I was overloaded by almost 4,000 pounds. I gave them my scale ticket when I went in there, but they still overloaded me. So I had to wait and go back around and back in again, and they had to take 4 pallets off. And then my weight was about 79,600 with half a tank of fuel and half a tank of fuel in my reefer. So I'm just telling you this now as I'm editing the video, but you can see me come around here and go on the scale. Now on the scale here, there's a whole bunch of dirt and mud on the scale, and I don't think their scale is working properly. It's not a CAT certified scale. There's mud and dried up dirt on the scale. Originally, it said 160 pounds before I pulled onto it. And then when they took the 4 pallets off and I came around again to reweigh, it was saying 1,600 pounds. So the scale is not working properly. But I did weigh myself after this, and I was 79,600 with half a tank of fuel in the truck and half a tank of fuel in the reefer. I got out to Washington on Tuesday, April 1st, and I met the other driver in Ellensburg, and we had to fold some of the furniture blankets. And then he changed my fuel filter, because in my previous video, I believe where I got fuel at in Rapid City, it was pumping really slow. So the tanks were probably low, and I was probably sucking up the dirt and debris from the tanks. So my fuel filter needed changed. We did that, and then I already had my load. My next load was going to be onions in Prosser, Washington. So I used personal conveyance and went to a hotel in Prosser because I was, going for my next load, which was going to be on Thursday, April 3rd was when I got loaded. And when I booked the hotel room, I just booked a king bed and a couch. I like when they have a couch, because it gives Teddy more room to run around. And when I got there, they said that they were putting me in a suite. I don't think they charged me any extra. If they did, it might have been like $20, but my company pays for it. They reimburse me when I get back. However, I took a video of the room because it was an immaculate room. I never stayed in a room like that before. So I want to put that in this video. And then I went and loaded the onions on Thursday, and I did some videos of that. Currently, right now, it is Friday, April 4th, and we are in Wyoming, almost to Little America. And I did some videos. I got a new microphone and I hooked it up, and as I was driving, I had my GoPro facing the road and I had the microphone on my shirt, but I am not tech savvy, so it did not sound good. I was doing some editing last night for this video, and it just sounds so horrible. So that's why I'm gonna redo it. And when I took some really pretty driving clips, I'm gonna put those in here. And then when I drove through, right now I'm on Interstate 80, and when I drove through Utah and a little bit of Wyoming, it was dark, so there's not many driving clips of that. But we're getting started now. Right now it is 4 p.m. because till I got loaded and started driving, it got dark pretty quick. So there wasn't many good, and I drove all night long, and then it was this morning that I stopped here and did my 10 hours off. So now we're just ready to get started. I guess there's a big crow out there at the dumpster. That's what Teddy's looking at. Oh, you probably can't see it. Teddy. That's a good boy. The other thing I want to mention is I drove through frozen fog at the Utah-Wyoming line, and the temperature was 21 degrees, and my crack in my windshield started getting bigger. So as long as I don't go through any more freezing temperatures, I think it'll stay about that size. But apparently when it gets real cold, that's when it really starts cracking. I just wanted to show you guys my hotel room. So there's the door where you walk in. I had a little kitchen, coffee maker, fridge. That's my stuff I gotta take out. And a little dining room. This is the bathroom. The shower. It's my dirty towels. Check this out. No, I didn't use it.
So that's where we stayed for 2 nights. Now I'm getting ready to head out to pick up onions in Prosser, Washington.
We are about 10 miles, 11 miles from Baker City. We're at the rest area here, and it is 6:05 p.m. So I'm going to go on duty, and I guess I'll be driving at nighttime, so I won't be able to do many driving clips. And we'll see how far I get tonight. And then I'll be stopping tomorrow morning sometime, if I can make it that long. We are crossing into Idaho from Oregon right now on Route 84. And I actually did make it to Green River, Wyoming on this night. And that's where I stayed at, because I went through some serious frozen fog and I decided to pull over and stop. That was at Green River, Wyoming. just got fuel here at the pilot in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I need to fuel up the reefer. So I'm gonna set the camera out here, and for one of my subscribers wants to hear air brakes. Teddy's happy now. I just had him out. He went to the bathroom, number 1 and number 2, and he ate his breakfast. It is 6 a.m. on Saturday morning, and we just got done driving all night long. I actually had to go over, well, I used personal conveyance Safe Haven because I could not find parking. I could not find parking at all. I started looking for parking about an hour before my clock was up, and everywhere I stopped, it was packed full. I could kind of tell that it was going to be full when I'd go to pull in or get off the exit. Trucks would be parked on the exit ramps. But I went in anyway and looked, and then the last place I checked, I thought I would find parking there, because on my app, Trucker Path, I sometimes look at that, and it said that there was some spots. So I went in there, and there was some spots. There was about 3 spots. But as I started backing into the one, it was complete mud. My trailer tires, it sunk in the mud all the way up to the rims. So I seen that, and I said, no, I am not parking here. And I did check that app that the Boston Trucker suggested, Truck Parking Club, and I checked that. I'm here in Nebraska on Interstate 80, and it said 7 possible spots, but when I looked, they were all already filled up. There was 7 spots that were available in the area that I was, but somebody already took them. So I really, really, really hope that they do something about this parking for truckers. Now, I know it's a lot worse down here on Interstate 80. That's why I like traveling 94, because I can find parking. But yeah, it's really bad. I had to go over my time clock like 40 minutes. A personal conveyance, Safe Haven, looking for a Safe Haven. Oh, and I didn't say where I'm at. So I'm at the way station at Lincoln, Nebraska, just east of Lincoln, Nebraska. I was hoping so bad that they allowed parking here, and I seen the one on the other side. It looked like it was filled up with trucks, and this one here, I pulled in here, found a spot, and there's 2 other spots. I can't believe it. But that's one thing I do not like about trucking. And the other thing is, people treat truckers like crap. But I don't care. They wouldn't have their stuff if it wasn't for us, right? We are here at the Flying J in, I don't know how you say it, Avoca, Iowa. And there's 11 fuel lanes here. It's Saturday evening, like 5, what time is it? 5:47 Central Standard Time. These pumps must be pumping slow. We've been sitting here for about 15 minutes now. And the guy in front of me, he is fueling. So I'll probably need my fuel filter changed again. But I have to get fuel. I'm almost on E. So I got fuel, and then I had to take Teddy out. And I pulled around here, and I pulled into this parking spot. So I'm backing out right now. But this would have been the best parking spot because I was beside this dumpster. So when I pulled in, I had room to get Teddy's ramp out and that grassy area over there. And I let him out for a while, walked around with him. This actually was a nice truck stop. When I walked into the store after I got my fuel, they had a massage parlor in there. It would have been nice to get a massage. You could even get a 15-minute shoulder massage. That would have been so nice because my shoulders are really bothering me from driving through that wind in Wyoming and Nebraska. But we're getting back on the road. I have drive time left. I want to get as far as I can get. It's amazing this truck stop had so many parking spots. If only I had time to get here when I was driving. Well, in probably another 2 hours, all these spots will be filled up anyway. Since my delivery is in Monrovia, Maryland, that is near Frederick, off of I-70, I'm going to take I-80 to I-74. Then there was an accident on I-74 that had the road shut down completely. So I had to pull into this truck stop here, McClure Oil, in Crawfordsville, Indiana. It actually was a nice truck stop. I'll have to stop here again. The next day, coming through Indiana, check out this guy. Has his turn signal on, wants to get over. Nope, turns it off. So I speed up, and then watch what he does. Yeah, come on over, jerk, bozo. And he doesn't even speed up. We were going like 45 miles per hour here. So as I go to get around him, then he decides he's going to speed up. I blow my horn at these idiots at least once a day. I really need train horns.
down there, Braddock Mountain. Stop, you can go anywhere. You got a truck jack lines covering the whole highway. Better get comfortable.
Thank goodness they got the jackknife truck off the road. We were able to get through this. But then I read this road sign up here, flashing, and it says that on I-70, all lanes closed. So I had to take a detour. This exit here put me on, I was getting off I-70, put me on a Route 14. Then of course everyone was getting off different exits, so traffic was really bad, but at least I was moving and able to get through.
I'm calling about load number 7545984. Oh, okay. Yes, there was a serious accident and it got me delayed, so I'm probably going to be late. The Costco in Monrovia, Maryland. My appointment is 8 a.m. I was originally going to get there about 7, but it's probably going to be just a little after 8. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be late. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to let you know. The load number is 7545984. Okay. Thank you. Bye. We just had the detour, Teddy. There was a bad accident. We will be there shortly.
We're going to be going over I-70 right now, over this bridge. Look over there to the right. That's all the traffic stopped because of the accident. I'm so glad I was able to get off that exit and find a detour. This is a really steep hill here, coming up to a stop sign. Really hard on the Fonda. The name of this town, it said Myersville, Maryland. The grass sure is green here, and the trees were even starting to bud compared to out west. So we're going to make a left-hand turn here to get back on I-70 to avoid that accident.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to door 220. You're going to be the second driver.
Okay.
Once they pull out, you'll back in.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you. $220. $220. Okay.
So that was the jockey guy telling me, well, he originally honked at me, but I didn't know he wanted my attention. And then, normally, because I go straight through there, but he told me to turn around and go around the other way. And I was a little confused. So I filmed all this to show you guys just how huge this place is. I think they have, oh my, I'd say at least 500 dock doors. And originally I go around the other way, but he told me to go this way. And then I found out when I got back there that they had the building, they had it like blocked off. So I had dock door 220, and that was on the one side of the building, and then the 300 doors were on the other side, and they had it blocked off between the 200 and 300 doors. So that's why he told me to go this way. But this place is just massive, and this is just one of their distribution centers. I think all of their distribution centers are ginormous. So when I checked in, the lady said that there was a truck getting unloaded in the door 220, and I am to be the second truck. So they tell you to come back here and stage. So of course, when I finally it's on the back side of this building, so I have to go around to the other side.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, that jockey guy was so super nice. He just told me there again to go around. It's on the other side of the building. I guess they got to tell the drivers, because this place is so huge, you just drive around looking for your door. You have no idea where it's at.
Sit. Good boy. No, Teddy, you wait.
I just said I couldn't figure out why he told me to go this way. Then, like I said, I found out once I got around here that they had it blocked off. So I'm just going to pull up here and park beside these guys and wait until my buzzer goes off. Then I can back in. I ended up waiting I'd say about 45 minutes until I was able to back in. Yay, it's delivery day. We are at Costco getting unloaded. My light just went red.
So we are all done after this, and we are going H-O-M-E. I don't want to say it because Teddy knows. I'll wait to say it when we leave here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and comment if you can, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.